OVR. This is a token I dropped 3 days ago on March 21st, 2021. Here we can see the OVR chart. It's one of my coins I would like to refer to as a shit coin or altcoin, call it. And you can see here it's a high risk, high reward investment coin, in my opinion. So OVR is a platform for geolocalized AR and VR experiences based on Ethereum blockchain. So OVR allows for creating, hosting, and visualizing on mobile geolocated AR and VR contents. So AR and VR assets are connected to geographic locations thanks to NFTs, which is ERC 721 standard. So the world has been divided in 1.6 trillion hexagons, each one of those nominated with a combination of 3 English words. So each hexagon or VR land represents unique geographic location, and the owner of the OVR land can decide what AR and VR experience will be visualized on that location. So covered use cases are gaming, live events, virtual retail, avatars, tourism, and many more. So AR VR assets are hosted on IPFS, making the platform unstoppable. And OVR project also has a fungible token, ERC20 OVR, right? So the token is used for governance and exchange of value on the platform. So OVR token emission is controlled by an IBCO, controlled by DAO under the Aragon framework, and our derivation is to be fully decentralized platform on the spatial web. But if we look at coin market cap here, we can see there's no available market cap for OVR, but we can see the fully diluted market cap, which is over $292 million. So 3 days ago, the diluted market cap was $150 million, and the trading volume is up 40% to 22 million, which is why the price is also up, because people are buying and selling OVR lands on the platform. So just go here to the white paper of OVR, and we can see here this is an official document from the team and what they set out to achieve for the lifespan of the project. You can see the table of contents is addressing market needs, digital assets investor, the one who collects OVR lands. See OVR key features, see OVR tech, you see token economy, OVR nodes and staking. They have a platform launch, they have initial bond curve offer, the team, and then the legal disclaimer section. So if we want to look into more detail, we want to click on addressing market needs. Because before you invest, you need to understand if the asset is solving a problem, if the product is solving a problem that already exists, or if the project is trying to create a problem that doesn't exist, so they can appear to be solving something that's a real world case. So here I think there's a market for AR VR technology, and it's really still new in today's time. So I think AR VR platform built on blockchain technology is kind of pushing it a step further. And OVR is an aggregator and a community that uses a real economic system that can revolutionize AR world scale experiences. So thanks to the system, OVR represents a solution to various market segments' needs. So OVR aims at providing a single free augmented reality tool that allows you to live 3D quality experience contextualized in the surrounding environment. So basically, the way OVR works is like a user owns a piece of land, and people that come there can have recorded or experienced past virtual realities, right? So the owner of this land makes money on people that pay to experience virtual reality. So it's kind of like having an apartment building on a real world case scenario, and you have tenants that come there and live there, and the rules they go by are the rules you set for your tenant agreements, and they pay you rent when they stay there and when they move out. So that's how OVR works, but in the virtual reality space. So I think this is a really interesting project, and if we go back to see how to use OVR live on the website, they have some steps here, and it says on the application or the mobile app store, you can create your avatar, configure your avatar option, customize, personalize your face, or put a photo from your gallery, or take an instant photo. Click on the image icon to roadside, select your avatar, and here we can see say moving to virtual reality, right? We can see here on the phone the person is showing a picture of his leg, and here you can see actual people in the VR experience. So I want us to go back to the announcement of OVR in this tab. So they have a dynamically adjusted base price for OVR lands. So if we want to learn more about this, we can open this in a new tab, and then we can look at overall economics overview. So you want to invest, so you want to know the economics involved with the token, and this is really important to us. So the crypto economics overview has a bunch of information here. So here, and I think you guys are familiar with economics, you know, token emission, token price. So this is just a simple graph curve about the IBCO emission schedule. So basically the IBCO token emission plateaus while price climbs up. So reaching less than 34 million emission at a $10 mark. Also, while price increases, the IBCO accumulates more and more collateral that creates inertia in price movements, right? So let's say, which basically means the more people use the platform, the more emission of the IBCO tokens increases the value of the certain land. So that is basically explaining how the supply and demand curve works. You can see price here, quantity, supply 1, supply 0, demand curve. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to get into much technical aspects of this because we just want to look at the fundamentals. And if you go back to OVR staking, they also have staking, right? So vote the best OVR node and get a share of hosting fees. So 2 currencies, 1 decentralized system. The OVR platform is underpinned by 2 decentralized infrastructures, Ethereum for the ownership of OVR lands, and OVR tokens and IPFS for hosting AR assets. So basically, you have to have Ethereum to own the OVR land and to have the assets you need for hosting the AR assets, right? Which is like your tenants, people that use your VR space that you own, and they pay you in OVR tokens, right? So performance in terms of shortage and bandwidth of the OVR nodes, IPFS nodes, are critical components of the success of the platform. Staking allows OVR token holders to vote the best nodes, granting them governance over critical components of the platform, such as hosting performances. So if you want to look at more on the white paper here, we can go back to the table of contents, and we can click on initial bond curve offer, that is the IBCO token that I spoke about earlier. And we can look at token economy, 2 kind of tokens, you know, OVR land, OVR owner, OVR creator, smart contract, which, you know, creates the contract for exchange of value, person given the AR VR experience and the person paying for it. And there's the gateway, which is the OVR user and the OVR advertiser. So everything here interloops, and if you scroll down here in the white paper, we can see there are 2 kind of tokens in one ecosystem. There's governance and there's the ERC fungible token, right? So token economics once more, there's exchange fees and overall exchange fees. So every time an overall land NFT is exchanged, a 5% fees applies to transaction value. So overall content exchange fees, a transaction fee of 5% will be applied on all overall asset exchange. And you can see in-app purchases, IPFS, nodes, and staking. So that's pretty much about the project. The project is currently working. 3 days ago, when I found out about it, actually 3 weeks ago, I invested I think a small amount of money. I think 1 Ethereum, and the price was 95 cents. And I'm up right now over 200% of my investment. And I think I'm going to hold this one for the long term and take profits when it hits $5. And just let it ride through the whole bull market season. So I think you guys can look at this chart. It looks kind of risky in my opinion. I really don't like getting into coins like this. You might want to wait for a pullback to this level where it breaks out here at 1.5. Or you might want to wait till actually 2.25 was where it was stagnant for a long time before it broke out. You can look at the 7-day chart here. That data is going to load up right now. And yeah, like I said, you want to wait for the $2 MAC. You can see some consolidation here. It broke out and then it had like a straight line consolidation, and then it had the run up to 2.5 consolidation again, then boom, all the way to 3.07. So that being said, I wouldn't advise anyone gets into this price at the all-time high. You might want to see a pullback of the consolidation before you load up your chips and secure your investment position in OVR. So I really like the project. There's no live market cap though, but you can currently buy it on Uniswap, Bitmart, Bilaxi, and some other crypto exchanges. But yeah, I think OVR is really one for the future, and the AR and VR, machine learning, NFTs, like they have this interoperability of NFTs and AR and VR, which I really like. So if you guys want to find a mixture of assets to different sectors, OVR is one for that. And I think that's it for today, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so the YouTube algorithm can push my videos out to you faster. If you got my video from 3 days ago about OVR at 1.5, it will be up about 100% right now, but that didn't happen. So please turn on all bell notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for having me here. Bye.